Hey guys, how's it going? So here we are tonight. It is ACC, and we're already into qualifying, so I may not get to actually qualify, but that's okay. That'll put me in the back of the pack in a public lobby. So hopefully I won't get run the heck over. Sorry. And what is going on with my controls? Something happened to my computer or my files, so everything is kind of jacked up on me, so my controls are all messed up. Let's go to options and controls. We'll go ahead and load that. Here we go. That should put me back on it, because but I haven't a clue as to what happened here. Let's see. There we go. All right. Anyway, so I don't know what happened, but I lost a bunch of my setups are missing, and several other things, but this one, it happens to be here. I've got them safely stored in another place, but I do at least... Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness. All right, all right, all right. This is so weird, guys. I don't know what is going on. Let's do automatic clutch, because that's what's going on with that. All right, now let's get back to this. All right. All right. Anyway, all right, that's better. Everything is changed on it. View is completely messed up. Okay, that's not. D4. Let's pull you up here. About to right. There. That'll work. Bring the height up a little bit. So, this is super annoying, guys. I don't know what happened to my computer today. I was gone all day and come home, and everything is weird. All right. Now. Oh, what is going on? All right, let's see.
Yellow flag, be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 3.
It's so weird. Oh. All right. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, I really am taking my life into my own hands tonight, apparently, because my car is not doing what I wanted it to do tonight. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Let's go back to my options, controls. See where my... Yeah, that's right. Turn that down just a little bit. All right. Oh, well. Well. Let's see what the times are. $150, $151. Okay. Wow. A lot of cars in this race, guys. That is so weird. Huh. Okay. Well, anyway. All right, guys. So I haven't practiced or set up anything, so I'm not even sure.
30 seconds.
Yeah, we'll go with that one. We'll see what happens. Temperatures are lower than I wanted it to be, but that's okay. Let's go. This is going to be interesting. This could be ugly, too. I'll be honest.
Stay double file.
There we go. All right. So what I'm deciding on is I'm starting 13th out of 25. I do not want to get run over. So I'm kind of like...
Green light, go, go, go.
I think we will hold back. I don't want to be involved.
Car on the left. Here on the left.
And that is what I was talking about.
Slow car ahead.
See what I'm talking about, guys? This is where you take your life into your own hands when you come into the public lobbies.
Car on the left.
Because these guys, I don't know if they don't know what a race is, if they've ever raced before or what, but I tell you, they are dangerous. Just let them get by. Let these guys wreck out, and then I'll just start passing. Golly day, my no steering. What is going on?
There's a slow car ahead.
What is going on with this steering? All right, come on.
Yellow flag, be careful. Slow car ahead.
All right, let's settle in now and get away from these crazies. Okay, so I will say that I came from iRacing last night back to ACC tonight. I think I'm going to have to make a choice, to be honest. Really throws me off.
Yellow flag in sector 3. There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag, be careful there.
All right. Next time I do this, I will definitely practice before I come out on the track. Up to 11th, and I haven't actually passed anyone on the track yet, so.
This has been your SOS.
154, that's a horrible lap.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
Car is awful. All right, I'm starting to feel it a little bit better now, but man, this thing is not, I have not started off that great today. There we go. So, I don't know what happened to my setups tonight, but that's part of the problem, but I'm starting to feel it now a little bit better. I should be running a 150. That's normally what I run on this track with this car. But whatever happened to my setups has also had messed up my steering settings and all that. So I'm going to have to do some work to that. And so that's a little frustrating. But anyway, but I'm starting to get the car back now. I'm back down to 152. And my air pressures are way off too. But I didn't change anything because I didn't do a lap at all before I came on here, and so that's why that is. That's my own fault. So is what it is. No big deal. And I've been driving the GT4s, and now this is the GT3s. GT3s are a lot faster, and it's easier to get on the gas too hard with the GT3s, and that's kind of, excuse me, it's kind of what I was doing in the turns there.
Yellow flag in sector 3.
But I'm starting to catch these guys now. But it's starting to feel better. I wish that they had more GT4 races. The GT4s to me are a lot funner, a lot more fun, a lot funner to race than the GT3s. The racing is better, or seems to be better anyway, for me. Because the GT4 cars depend more on the mechanical grip than the aerodynamics. So the cool thing is if you can survive on these public servers or public lobbies through the first lap or two, kind of spreads out, gives you a little room. So if you're not making mistakes like I was making a few minutes ago, then you actually can do pretty good. Halfway through. I still think I can get a 151. There we go. Much better. Now, if I can hang on to that time, I tend to gain time right there and then lose it through the next couple of turns. So, which I don't really understand,
Slow car ahead.
but I do tend to do that occasionally. I got a little fast through there. That's okay. Got to get on the brakes.
Yellow flag ahead. Make it
So, and I guess the difference between what I'm doing right now, and I'm trying to get used to it again. So, in iRacing, the brakes are a lot more sensitive. To me, they're more sensitive. You can't jam on the brakes on the GT3 cars and GT4 cars here on Assetto Corsa Competizione. You basically use the ABS and you get to the brakes as hard as you can.
yellow flag ahead.
You get on the brakes as hard as you can, and all the way to 100%, and then back them off. And that's how you do the brakes here. But on iRacing, they're not quite that easy. So. But once you get used to it, it just takes some getting used to after I've been on one to the next. So.
Falling behind. Sector 2.
See, I got on the brakes twice there. That was dumb. And that cost me a quarter of a second because I did that. Instead of getting on the brakes and then easing them off as you get closer to the turn. Or easing them off as you go into that turn. I don't know. There we go. A little bit better. Still not great. See how, my gosh. I look like I've never played the game before. I think what I'll do is after this race, I'm going to go get my Ferrari. You just have to be more cautious with the Ferrari in the corners. Or maybe I can find a lobby where they have the GT4s. Because that's really what I want to be racing right now, are the GT4 cars. I slowed down way too much there. That's okay. Right now I just want to get through the race. So...
Yellow flag in sector 3.
I wound up with a 152, which is, it's horrible, but, you know, I'll take it for right now at this moment. There we go, turn it. There we go, gained 3/10, a little over. And I didn't lose it on the back straightaway. I'm actually gaining a little bit, so hopefully I can hold on to it here. There we go. Come on. Just hang on to what we're doing here. There we go. Come on. That felt a little bit better. Let's see if we can continue that for one more lap. Or the rest of this lap. Car is super loose though. More loose than I like it. But that probably has a little bit to do with my air pressures because they are way off, like really low. Now let's not wreck here. I can actually gain. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Go, 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 go. I can get this guy. There we go. We gained some good time on that one. That's closer to what I should be running now. Here we go. An actual pass for position. This feels a lot better now. It just took me a few laps. But guys, that was awful. The first half of this race was like I had never raced before. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Make it turn. There we go. Keep that time. See, I lose time right there. I'm slow in and slow out. There we go. Come on. Horrible. You did not see me just do that. Actually, you did not see me just do that. I made a horrible shift there, so that's okay though. That's okay. All right, let's set some time on. I don't know what I was going to say. Let's get a good lap. I want to try. I would like to get a 150. I am capable of a 150. There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, make that turn. Come on, lost a little bit, but that's okay. Come on, we can make it up.
Alright, man, the leader is on the final lap.
All right, come on, let's go.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead, watch out. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
I'm not going to fight with him over that position. He's a lap down. So I think it's way, way more important to stay clean at this point. I've got 8th, and I'm happy with that. So
The leader has finished the race.
okay, let's roll. I'll take it.
Good job. You're the best you
Did I finish 7th? I think I did. 7th or 8th, but hey guys, I can't complain about that. I mean, as badly as I started, I mean, just watch the race. It was horrible. The fact that I even got back to 7th was amazing, so. All right, so let's go back to the garage. I think it's already saved, but I like to, whoop, wrong one. Go back. All right. Replay. I like to save my races. I like to go back and look at them and maybe share some stupidity from it. So that's what I generally do anyway. But yeah, that was really bad. Let's do this. I'm going to get out of this for a minute. I'm kind of curious because I'm happy with my finish there, so, considering. But so I guess what I get from running in these public lobbies, I hate them in a way, but it's kind of fun in a way if you can survive the first lap or so, and then you know, it helps. I think it is helpful, even though most of the guys on there will be like, don't race in the public lobbies. And I've even said it before on videos that, you know, don't race in the public lobbies. But, you know, a lot of times you want to race against people and there's just really not a lot of options as far as, like for me tonight, I want to race on Low Fuel Motorsports. Let me check that right quick and see if anybody's signed up for that race, because I would really, really like to run on Low Fuel Motorsports tonight. But let's see. Let me check it out. But the race I wanted to run, it doesn't seem as though, because I wanted to race in the GT4 series. But again, tonight, it's 10 minutes until the session goes live, and there are 0 people in the lobby. So I'm probably going to have to wait till Friday or Saturday to run that. That way I can get in during the daytime when people are actually running. I think the frustrating part of racing, like on Low Fuel Motorsports or anything like that, and it's sort of the same way on iRacing, except on iRacing there's so much more. But on Low Fuel Motorsports, to get in a race, like I'm above the rookie level, so I can't race in the GT3 Rookie Series, and I'm Iron Plus right now, but there's not another race available for any of those for at least another hour, since nobody has signed up for this week 1 at Zolder in the GT4s. So it's like, if I want to race, I have to wait until 10 o'clock tonight to get in a race. And I wish, I mean, I can't expect anybody to do anything different, but it would be nice if we could get, if there were more people interested in the GT4s. I don't really understand it. I love racing the GT4s. They depend more on the mechanical grip than the GT3 cars, because they are slower. I mean, so they're basically the same car, but they've been, I guess, basically they're powered down. And instead of depending so much on the downforce to hold you onto the track and into the turns, it really uses the mechanical grip, your tires, your dampers, everything that goes into setting the car up. I mean, you need it all on both of them, but they seem to be more dependent, at least from what I've read and what I've watched on videos about the GT, the differences between the two. The two are totally different feeling vehicles, and but they are fun to drive. So, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to pick either iRacing or ACC, at least for a while. I mean, I like both, but it's so hard for me, because look, some of the guys that you watch, Jadier and all these guys, they've been doing it for a long time, and they seem to be able to go back and forth from one series to another. And I can, but it takes me more than a race to get my head wrapped around the handling and the braking, because they are a lot different. I mean, going from ACC to iRacing, not to mention I'm not even in the same class. I've never driven the GT3 cars in iRacing, so I can't even speak to how that feels. But even with the going from ACC back to iRacing and racing in the Mazda MX-5 series is different, but for me in a good way. I can race on ACC and drop into a race on iRacing with the Mazdas, and they seem so slow that I feel like I have forever to set up for my corners, and for my braking it's just so much slower. So it actually helps me. But when I go back from GT or from iRacing on the Mazda series, where they are slow, into the GT3s especially, then it's like, oh my gosh, the cars are fast. You have to be careful on the gas. The only time in a Mazda that I've ever had any real issues with being able to stay in the road was when I've done a setup that's really loose on the Mazdas in races where you actually can do a setup. But if you're racing the baseline setup for any of the Mazda races where it's a fixed setup for all the cars, it's really hard to spin that car out unless you get off the road. I know it can be done. I've seen people do it, and I've done it a couple of times, but they're pretty stable setups. I don't like the setups just because I know that I can get more speed out of it with the setup, but you know, I'm really just trying to practice right now and get my safety rating and my I rating up when I'm on iRacing, which is basically what I'm doing here. And it's not the safest thing to do to go on to the public lobbies if you're trying to keep your safety rating up. But occasionally, once you get past the first lap or so, it's not so bad. I definitely will probably share that first lap or the very first turn at Monza on this race tonight in a short later on, because that was exactly what I was expecting to happen. And if I had stayed in whatever 15th or whatever 13th, wherever they put me at, I would have been right in the middle of that disaster that they call a race. So I would rather back out, let them get through it, and then come back. So, but yeah, there's still no one in the lobby for the GT4s. So I'm not going to get to do that race tonight. But I do want to stay on iRacing, or not iRacing. I do want to stay on Assetto Corsa Competizione for a while, probably for the entire time tonight. So let's see what they have. See if there are any cars in the GT4s that are racing right now. See, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 servers, and I have not driven at Imola, and I have not driven. I don't even know where that's at. Where, Dakota? I wouldn't want to try to race there. And there's only one car in the there's only one car at Monza on the GT4s, and there's probably not going to be more than that. Like I said, it's really difficult to find races that are not in the GT3s on Assetto Corsa Competizione, especially. Hey, we can do that. Let's check this out. So the registration for the competition, Kailami, if it's GT3s, I might can do that. So, because I can race, I have been on that. So, I think I have 3 medals. I should. I've been on it a lot. So yeah, I can, or it would tell me I can't. So we'll find out in a minute. But I probably will need to, let me back out of here. Let's go over to a single player. Let's go to Kailami, because I don't know which cars I have setups for. Because I don't remember whether I have actually driven the GT3 Aston. Let's try my Ferrari. Confirm. Now, I'm just going to go in here and see what kind of setup I have. I'm pretty sure I have a setup for it, but I'm not completely sure. I do not. Awesome. Let me bring up... I don't. All right. All right, let's see about... Let me check my GT3 Aston and see if I have one for that one. Because if I don't, I really don't want to get on a track and just blow that thing up. Because I'm not super at Kailami with the GT3s. I've driven it a whole lot more with the GT4s. Okay, I do... Oh, that's not good. Here's what I'll do. Let's get out of this. Let's go check it out. Because I've been wanting to do 60-minute race. Dude, do I want to do a 60-minute race? Oof. Where is my car at? There it is. Okay. I'm hoping. A 60-minute race. That's a long race. I haven't done one of those yet, so. So this should be interesting. You guys are going to see something special tonight. It may be really, really ugly. So we'll see. But I can get a few laps in on practice and see how I am. See which car. I've like I said, I have not done I have not done this track before. Not on the competition server. I have raced Kailami quite a bit. I just haven't been on the competition server on ACC. I've never been on it, so I've kind of skipped it. So maybe Kailami's a fun track with the GT4s. I'm not so big on them with the GT3s, but yeah, this could turn ugly for me really, really fast. But we'll see how it goes. If I wreck, if I get really, really bad, I'll get out of it. So. Hey guys, don't forget, if you have not subscribed to my channel, to get over there and subscribe. If you don't have a racing wheel, I have one that I'm going to give away once I hit 1,500 subscribers. It is a Logitech G923 racing wheel. So, okay. All right, let's see. Why does it say the wheel is beginner? Setup, options, assists. Okay, I don't understand that at all. All right, what car am I in? Okay, here we go. This could be really, really bad. I don't need to shift there. All right. Check my air pressures and see where they're at.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
All right. I struggled on that turn. That is a weird turn. That's all I can say about it. And then I missed that. No, I didn't. Okay. I should have gotten in further on that.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest lap. Yellow flag. Be careful there. Yellow flag in sector 1.
All right. Nothing so bad. I'll take that. All right, guys. So
Give it all you can.
let me go look at my setup. Give myself just a little bit of air pressure in all of my tires. All right. So I have worked on this setup before, so it's not like I've never done it. There's only 9 cars on this race, so this should be interesting. So, all right, guys. Trying to think. It actually felt okay. Let's see what it does. Let's go. Okay. Okay, don't get that far inside. That's your limit right there. And get on your brakes more than that next time. Luckily, this lap does not count. We've got a little time, though. And the GT3 cars do not hit that sausage curb right there, because these cars do not like it. You can get away with it a little bit on the GT4s for some reason, but with these GT3s, you hit that curb and you're going into the... You'll definitely be at least in the gravel. Forgot, I'm not in a GT4. GT4s, I would stay in second gear right there. That was just dumb.
Well done, mate. That's all best.
You saw what I did there, right?
Lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
Totally missed my brake point. There we go. Come on.
Yellow flag in sector 3. Your lap time is invalidated. Please try to stay on the track.
That was stupid. Come on, I need to get one good lap in. There we go. Come on. All right. There we go. Come on. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on. There we go.
Well done, mate. The fastest lap so
Not
far.
bad, not bad. I'm actually pretty happy with it right now, but
Lap invalidated.
need to not be such in a hurry right there.
There's a slow car up ahead. Yellow flag ahead. Be careful.
See what happens when you hit that curb? Not good. All right, give me one more good lap.
There's a slow car up ahead.
All right. Back to the garage. Confirm. Now I'll get my setup. Everything was pretty good on it. Let's go up just a little bit right there. That may be bad, but I think it'll help me. Go back, exit. Strategy. Tables. All right.
Seconds.
Okay. All right, guys, here we go. All right. See if I can survive an hour.
Stay in single file.
All right, competition server on Kailami, guys. 60 minutes. Let's see if I can survive.
Stay in double file.
All right, guys. Getting ready to go green. All right, get ready.
Green light. Go, go, go. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
All right, come on.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
There we go. Come on. Come on. Keep pushing. Mistake, but that's okay. Come on. Keep pushing. Didn't make that big a mistake. Car behind me wrecked. Come on, just stay steady. There we go. Come on.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
Come on. Car's not turning. At least not right there. Come on. Let's just keep it steady, guys. Come on, don't give up. Come on, you're doing okay. The key is to stay steady and calm.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the left. Clear on the left. Well done, mate. This has been your personal best. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Here we go. Come on. Come on. That was intentional, I think.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Car is not turning there. Here we go. Come on. Push, push, push. Come on. Come on.
Well done, mate. This has been your personal best.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got to get in there a little bit better than that. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Horrible turn. Come on. All right, let's go. Come on. No more mistakes like that. We got a long way to go. Come on, just keep it steady. There we go. Come on. Oh, that ain't good.
Car on the left. Clear on the left. Car on the left. Clear on the left.
There we go. All right, let's catch up. Come on. We got time. Let's catch these guys. Ah, damn it.
Some severe damage on the front.
Dang it. All right, so... Well, that didn't work. Okay, so in my defense, this is the first time I've ever driven in rain. So that's okay. I still got a lot of time. So, and I'm not in last yet. So, and I was trying to stay on the track as long as I could. So, that's okay. All right. 20 seconds. Come on, let's go. Let's get back out there. All right, guys, let's do this. Now my air pressures are way high.
Let's go, 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 go. We're at the halfway mark. Keep pushing.
All right, guys, halfway there.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
I don't know where my fucking lights are. I've forgotten where my lights are, guys. Dang it. Cannot believe I cannot remember where my daggone lights are. Come on. There we go. All right. That's horrible, y'all. So apparently, that is one of those things that changed when I apparently that's one of those things that changed when I changed when everything went bad on my car. So yeah, awesome. Oh well, it is what it is, guys.
Faster car approaching. Watch out. There's a slow car up ahead. Faster car coming up behind you.
All right, come on. Never, come on. All right, come on. So when I said that we would learn together, this is what I meant. So I've actually learned quite a bit on this race so far. Like, I definitely need to make sure I know exactly where all the buttons are on my car or on my steering wheel. But that's partially my fault, but I don't know. When I got on to my game tonight, everything was kind of messed up on it. So I was a little bit frustrated when I got on here because my settings were all messed up. A lot of my setups are gone, just completely gone from it. And so, yeah, it was a little bit frustrating. But I made mistakes too. I stayed out a little bit too long when I should have come in and gotten those rain tires, but I almost wish I had stayed out and driven really slow because it was only like 3 laps of rain. And then if I could have just survived for, you know, those 3 laps or whatever of rain, I would have been fine. And I could have just stayed on the tires that I had. But it is what it is. All I can do is make up as much time as I can, and hopefully other people will crash out and I will at least make up some time, or, you know, a spot or two if I don't wreck, which I've done okay. But I've no doubt that there's so much for me to learn on this game, but this has been a lot of fun. I didn't know how I would do in a race this long, and honestly, I think if it hadn't have been for the rain, which that was my first experience in rain on this game, period, I'd been kind of putting off having to drive in rain. And I think that if I had, if that hadn't have come along, that would have been, I think I would have stayed in the top 4. And I'm really surprised that this guy behind me hasn't caught me yet. Accident. If I keep driving like that, he will catch me. I mean, I'm not going to fight him if he gets up there. I'll let him pass because he is ahead of me no matter what. But I've been a little disappointed with my performance initially, just because I made the stupid mistakes that I made. The one wreck that I had was all my fault. I should have just slowed down and eased it through those turns instead of trying to push in the rain. And, you know, it was raining, so. And then I get crazy. I got crazy through there for some reason. But I did actually have my fastest lap on this track. So I think, I don't know, I'll have to look at my lap times and see where I've been. I haven't been, I've only really mostly driven the GT4s at Kalami, so that's me. I need to practice more with the GT3 cars, because as much as I like driving the GT4 cars, if you want to race other humans, you really have to be in the GT3s most of the time. I'm starting to make up some time now, though. So everything's about back to normal for me now. I'm back to my close to my normal lap times. I mean, the guy behind me will probably catch me eventually. Once he catches me, I'll get over and get out of his way. I went a little wide there, but that's okay. For the most part, I am just really inconsistent, guys. I mean, I have moments where I do really good, and then I have a lot of moments where I just suck. And you saw pretty much all of the sucky moments for me in this race. Because what I was really hoping to do was make it through this race without hitting the wall, and because I've been pretty consistent except for that rain and then trying to figure out where my buttons were at. That's what really put me in the position that I'm in. Let's let him go. But that's really what put me in the position that I'm in now, is that I had to stop to find to turn on my headlights, because they were missing on my steering wheel buttons, although I had put them on there. And so I put them on there, and then apparently whatever happened to my computer today while I was not here apparently deleted some of my controls and a bunch of other stuff. But I'm gonna have to go through it and see what happened, because I don't understand why everything is the way it is, to be honest. I got wide again. What am I doing? Come on, y'all. I really am just trying to improve my lap times at this point. We got 12 minutes. I definitely need to put some time into this track and figure out exactly, because I'm not exactly sure where my braking point is on that turn right there. I've seen it on a couple of videos, but I can't remember where exactly it's at. But I am back down into the 146s, so that's good. If I can get another second, it would be great. I think my fastest lap on this track is a 144, but I am not 100% sure on that. That is exactly what I'm trying to avoid, guys. I am absolutely trying to avoid doing that. That's why I'm trying to be steady as I can be. Even if I'm a little slow, I feel like that the time on the track is more important, really, at this point than is way more important than whether I win or I'm not going to even be close to that. But you know, I'm just trying to put up decent lap times. I think it was right about there is where it said that worked. Okay. I think I found my break point. But putting in some decent laps and not making mistakes, I think, is super important at this point on this track. So I get more used to driving here in the GT3s, because there's so much difference between this car and the GT4s. I really like the Aston Martin. It's probably my favorite car now. And as far as trying to do my own setups, this car has been one of the easiest to get to where I could run decent lap times, because I am not good at setups. I feel I totally screwed that up. I feel totally lost when it comes to doing setups. I've watched tons of tutorial videos and I get the gist of what you need to do first, but it's not something that I'm not good at it by any stretch of the imagination. I'm working on it, and I do use some setups, but I do work on building my own as well, just so I can get better, because I feel like it's something that I'm going to have to improve at over time. I'd like to catch that car, but I'm not really worried about it. He's the 6th place, so I've got a shot, guys. Maybe. If I can just continue to put down decent laps, he's right there. I've got 8 minutes. I've got tons of fuel, so I just want to continue to put down good, solid, safe laps. I need to shift down there. That's okay, guys. Come on. But there's still so much I've got to learn about this game. I mean, to be super, like, competitive, I've got to learn a lot. But this is one of the most fun video game sim racing games I've ever played, and I've played a lot of sim racing games over the years. And I do like iRacing, but I honestly really do kind of like this one better. So I really, really would like to catch this guy. 5 seconds behind him. I've got a shot at him. Stay smooth and don't wreck. Can't believe I've made up that much time, because my lap times have not been that great.
Yellow flag ahead. Be careful. Slow car ahead. Faster car behind you.
Okay, so I guess I was a lap down to him, but that's okay. I'll take it. I missed that turn. Come on. Yeah, push that in there. All right, guys, come on. Come on. Okay, another 146, so... That was good. Except for the part where I shifted down to first when I should have just stayed in second. Alright guys, should be maybe one more lap after this. Well, maybe I have two more, but... Come on, let's get a faster lap.
Okay, the leader is on the final lap now. Give it what you can.
All right, last lap.
Ahead is sector 3.
Come on. Finish strong.
Alright, check it flag. Good job. Did the best you could. Now bring the car back.
Well, guys, you know, I'm not totally disappointed with that. Because, to be completely honest, that was my very first race. First of all, my first full hour race. And let me get out of that. Go to the replay. I guess it won't save the whole thing. Let's save the highlights. It'll only save a half an hour, so anyway, but you know, I made a couple of stupid mistakes, but overall, I'm not disappointed, just simply because I was able to stay on the track, except for the one stupid mistake, and I wasn't even going fast. I just made a dumb mistake, you know, during the race. And so, you know, I can't really be all that upset. 150, 149. And to be totally honest with you guys, if it hadn't have been for the dumb mistake that I made, I was running decent laps to run higher than I did. I just made some really stupid errors, and like not making sure the buttons were where they're supposed to be on my, that was just an inexcusable error there on my part, because had I done that, I would have been in the top 4, I think, you know, because I just made that mistake. And, you know, it is what it is. I'm not mad about it, but you know, that was fun though, guys. I have never run a full hour race, so that was fun. And these guys were actually pretty clean. I didn't have any issues. So I appreciate you guys sticking around for this. This was a lot of fun. I think the next time I run here, I'm going to make sure that I've got a run on the competition server. I'm going to make sure that my settings are right on my wheel. In fact, that's what I'm getting ready to do right now. As soon as I leave here, I'm going to go in here and set my wheel up exactly the way I want it and make sure everything's right, because I wanted to come on tonight and do a video, because I said I was going to come on and stream. So if you've stuck around this long, this is a long video, but if you stuck around this long, I appreciate you guys. And so I'm going to try to start streaming. I've got to come up with a schedule to stream. So once I get my regular schedule, I'm going to post it on my YouTube channel. And that way you guys can see when I'm going to be on. And hopefully after today, most of my races, as far as ACC are concerned, are going to be on low fuel motorsports. That's where I generally have been racing at. So that's my plan. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to, I guess I need to stick with the GT3s for a while, get back into that and see what happens. But guys, I really appreciate you. I can't speak. I really appreciate y'all sticking around with me tonight, and I will see you guys on the next one. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You guys are awesome. Thank you, and I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here.